Hello and welcome to day one of our fast track English speaking course. Now, we have put together this module after a lot of thought based on my past experiences and what has really worked and helped my students to improve their speaking skills in a short amount of time. So, in this series, we are going to post a video every day for the next 5 days. And by the end of this course, you will be able to strike a conversation in English with ease, speak English way more confidently, learn useful English expressions that can be used in daily life, build on your existing vocabulary, think quickly in English and speak fluently, and speak on a variety of topics. And the best part is it is absolutely free. So the only thing that you need to invest is your valuable time. So without wasting any moment, let's start with our first lesson. Many times we want to strike conversations, talk to people around us, and come across as fluent and confident speaker of the language. However, we do not have the right words and expressions to help us get going. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you some useful questions, vocabulary, and phrases that will help you initiate a conversation and sustain it. We are going to show you conversations between different people at different places. This way, you will not only learn the kind of questions you can ask to start a conversation, but you will also learn how to answer if you get asked such questions. And later, I'll also highlight the useful expressions and how they can be used in our communication. Making a small conversation is an art. In addition, it helps you gain confidence and feel positive about yourself. So let's see how we can start and build a conversation with a colleague or a fellow student. Hey, how have you been?
As good as can be. What about you?
Nothing much, just busy with regular work.
Likewise. So what are your plans for the weekend?
As usual, we'll catch up with my friends and watch any latest film. What about you?
I'm going to Missouri this weekend.
Wow, that's a beautiful place. I went there last year and there is a lovely bakery at the Mall Road. You will find some of the best cakes and pastries there.
Fantastic. Thanks for the recommendation. I will definitely try it out and bring some for you too.
Thanks, that would be great. Okay then, got to go. Enjoy your trip.
Sure. Take care.
How have you been? Now we use this to ask about how the other person is doing. It's a variation of how are you. As good as can be, which means I'm good or I'm as good as the current situation allows me to be. Likewise, which is another way of saying same here. So for instance, if somebody says, I really enjoy talking to you, you could say likewise, which means same here. Next expression that we can pick up from this conversation is catch up with friends, which means meeting friends after a while and updating each other about one's life. What are your plans for the weekend? Now this is a great conversation builder. We ask this question to sustain a conversation. However, this question may vary depending on the day of the week. So, for example, if the week has just begun, if it is a Monday or a Tuesday, you would ask, so how was the weekend? Or what did you do over the weekend? But if it is towards the end of the week, for instance, it's a Thursday or a Friday, then you would ask about the plans for the week. Beautiful place, lovely bakery. So use adjectives to talk about the places or experiences. Be descriptive about what you did or saw or your experiences in general, rather than just saying good, nice, or boring. Got to go. Now that's a polite way of ending a conversation and taking someone's leave. Before the era of smartphones, how did people spend time while traveling? They either read or they talked to each other. Now, talking to a fellow passenger helps you understand the place better and it also develops your social skills. So here is a conversation between two passengers on a plane.
Hello. Are you traveling to Dubai for the first time?
No, I live there.
That's great.
What about you? Do you also live in Dubai?
No, I'm going there for a vacation.
That's fantastic. You've chosen the best time for your trip. The weather is perfect around this time of the year. Otherwise, Dubai is known for its scorching summers.
Thank goodness. Can you also suggest some places that I must visit since you have the first hand experience of the city?
Sure, you must go and see Burj Khalifa, the tallest building of the world. They also put up a spectacular laser show in the evening. You must not miss the beautiful flower garden, also known as the Miracle Garden. It's one of the most magnificent gardens that I've ever seen.
Thank you so much for your recommendations. I will certainly explore all these places.
Now let's look at some of the phrases or expressions that we can pick up from this conversation and use in our own everyday communication. Are you traveling to so and so place for the first time? Now that's a general inquiry and it's an easy way to get the conversation going. The weather is perfect or scorching summer. So talking about the weather is another very common topic that will help you sustain a conversation. Did you notice the person in this conversation did not use common expressions such as good, nice, weather to describe it? Instead, she gave specific descriptions of the weather. So here are some useful expressions that you can use while talking about the weather. Scorching summer, freezing winters, awfully cold weather, or pleasant weather. Can you suggest some places to see or can you suggest some food outlets? Now, asking such questions is a great way to keep the conversation going. Tallest building, spectacular laser show, magnificent garden. Look how descriptive this person is while talking. Now, being descriptive is the key to grab the attention of the listener, and it's a great skill to acquire if you want to have successful conversations. Now, let's quickly review all the useful expressions that we learned in today's video. How have you been? As good as can be. Likewise. What are your plans for the weekend? Or what did you do over the weekend? Using adjectives to describe places and people to sound interesting. For instance, beautiful place, lovely bakery, and so on. Got to go. A polite way of ending a conversation. Are you traveling to so and so place for the first time? Talking about the weather, scorching summer, freezing winters, awfully cold weather, pleasant weather, and so on. Can you suggest? Can you recommend? Asking questions. And being descriptive about people, places, and experiences so as to grab the attention of the listener. So hope you learned plenty of expressions, useful questions, and vocabulary that will help you communicate with people around you in future. And keep practicing these expressions until you have mastered them. And in case you are new here, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so that you do not miss our next lesson. So that's all for now. See you very soon.